We gonna get back to the other one. What's the deal, y'all? We're shopping up at TNT News Network. We back in the same, like cracking the same. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more good content. We got going on here at TNT News Network. Make sure y'all news excuse. If not, you can't get the comments. We do. Hit the subscribe button. Become part of the Shop Mafia. Hit that notification bell. Top it all. Hit that notification great. What we got going on here at TNT News Network, man. Back in the same, like cracking the same, man. Hit the description below. Follow the new page, Trap News Network. TRAPNEWZ NETWORX. Follow the new page, man. Get into that, man. We got Bricc talking about his situation with Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon, and Whack 100. Let's go.
Like agreed to it. And then, but had you more agreed to talk with Whack?
It was a Whack thing. It
not
was like,
Whack and Luce.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he like me and Luce, and I'm like, I'm not about to argue with you about that. I text you first, like, yeah, I don't know about Luce, and I text him like,
So why?
I ain't really feeling it.
Bricc ain't trying to be around Luce Cannon because if he around Luce Cannon and don't nobody put head, shoulders, knees and toes upon Luce Cannon, it's a different issue. Luce Cannon is running from a DP, big dog. Running from a DP, running from a fade, running from an issue, a squabbly wobbly, a wobbly squabbly. That's going to be a problem.
Was that not something that you wanted to take part in, generally speaking? Why were you willing to have the conversation with Whack, but then the Luce thing was a little over the line?
What the fuck? Who is Luce Cannon? Why? What the fuck am I having a conversation with him for?
You tell me.
The
I don't
boss
know.
is talking. Like, this is your fucking third string player on the bench.
But, okay.
And that's real. Luce Cannon is under snitch hunting, and that's pretty low. And then you got the guy who Semen Time Erotics, who's under that. That's super low. You're like sand under a beetle's ass. That's pretty low, big dog. Sand under a snail's ass. That's pretty low. Keith, what's the deal, man? What's the deal?
In his defense, if it's me and you, then shouldn't Whack have a younger contemporary with him to...
You're our mutual.
That's a good point. I don't have a dog in the fight so much, whereas Luce is like Whack's foot soldier.
Exactly. That's the
Whack's foot soldier? Can you imagine being Whack's foot soldier? Keith, what's the deal?
only shit that made sense was the pack out. I think Flacco said something about that's like setting yourself up for a pack out because it's 2 against 1, and I'm like, yeah, that is 2 against 1. But it never was a thought that I was gonna sit with him.
So it wasn't like Flacco stopped the podcast that might otherwise have occurred.
Yeah, no.
It almost got bad. He prevented the biggest gang war
This
in
almost
LA.
sounds a gang war in LA, yeah.
Yeah, but as far as like, it's just like, and I talked to him. He like sent me these analytics from off of Google, and he's like, Luce Cannon. I'm like, bro, Luce Cannon is so.
And that's the same bullish that Turtle tried to send me, the bullish analytics, man. Go look at the media blade, social blade, whatever that's called. I tell you where the niggas chili is at. You feel me? You tell me these bullshit ass Google analytics. Don't nobody care about that shit.
You got like 2 million hits. It has nothing to do with you though. Like if you look up Luce Cannon on Google, it's not gonna be a million articles about Luce Cannon.
Yeah.
It's all type of like German shit and all.
It's a type of camera.
I hit him with a vidIQ
It's a gun in
update.
Germany.
Yeah, because when he posted a screenshot saying that he had so many more references on Google or whatever, I was kind of like, like, why?
Yeah, like no
Even
way
if you were to
possible.
search both of your names on YouTube, you're gonna find a million Bricc Baby clips with like 100,000
I
plus
I
views.
turned him on the vidIQ. Follow your feed. I sent him a screenshot of that. That's where you're really at. You got like 3,000 searches and like 0 competition, buddy.
Oh shit!
He's like a 61.
Because if that were the case, I'd be spanking everybody with the analytics because of Lush Cosmetics. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
wow.
More
There you go.
people, 1,000%.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you can't look up Sharp and Bricc Baby. Like, Sharp, a lot of things are Sharp. You get what I'm saying? Not like that. You won't be, he'll probably have 20 million, even though we on the...
But Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon sending these fake analytics and these fake numbers all over the place, but no real time with his kid is crazy.
Hey, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying, but it's just certain general names
Draco,
that
yes.
you can't look up. Bricc
Right.
Baby, there's only like one Bricc Baby spelled with 2 C's. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can't get the extra traffic that y'all get.
And there's probably even additional traffic for the proper spelling of Luce Cannon being a commonly used phrase in English vernacular.
Exactly.
You're right, it's Cannon.
Yeah.
Even on vidIQ, it said it's like a German cannon.
Handgun,
It's called a Luce Cannon. Yeah. you
That was
gotta look
spelled Luce.
I think they just thought I was retarded. I don't know. I put it in vidIQ and it
Yeah, like the numbers are totally fraudulent. It's the same stupid numbers that Turtle sent me. Don't nobody care about them fake made up ass numbers, bro.
videos, like, because I even went to even, like, generate a video about him. I'm like, generate a video about him. They start talking about, like, German cannons that were specifically named loose cannons because of the type of cannons they were. And that's what it was about.
Okay, when they did the Adam and Wax show, though, it felt like they kept it respectful. Like, they didn't really, like, even though they were kind of pushing the narrative that you had, like, sort of spontaneously ducked this podcast.
It's not a duck. Loose cannons and nobody, bro.
Also kind of felt like they were not trying to, like, disrespect you to the point where it would close the door on the podcast eventually happening.
I'm not disrespecting them either. It's not a thing. Like, loose cannon, you from 6-0. Why do we got to sit down?
That's not true. That's a lie, but let's keep going.
With it.
If Loose Cannon was from there, he'd be able to go over there. No? Maybe? Don't worry about it.
And we can figure out what we can figure out in our backyard. All you gotta do is pull up. That's the only way the homies want to settle
Loose Cannon don't want to pull up. He's not going to do that.
this. Like, not even no fight, dude. I can't even guarantee you that you gonna catch fate. But, nigga, I'm not about to do it on camera. When we supposedly, allegedly, we from the same area. So why the fuck?
You don't want to play into the Swamp Stories narrative that all LA is gang-related podcasting. They're like, basically all gangbanging activity has been replaced by gang members talking about stuff on Clubhouse and podcasts.
He doesn't legitimately think that, though.
I mean, he's pushing that narrative. It's like he's trying to get somebody to do something crazy to up the crime rate so that he'll be proven wrong.
He was doing like the
That's what he
trolling
does.
San Diego for hella long. This is a relatively nice community with almost zero crime. The fact that there's gangs here is almost mind blowing.
Y'all are bitches.
Yeah, like really compared.
Like, killed some more people, guys.
Yeah,
Like, that's the only thing
compared to Hunter's Point, they're all bitch made. Like,
and they're not on dog food. Like, you gotta understand, Hunter's Point is a gang of crystal heads and niggas that been on dog they whole life going crazy like they been going crazy.
shouts to the homies from HP.
They was off that China way back then.
And just like what I think it was either G-Shot or Be Legit who were from.
It's different, like, all right, San Diego, it might be,
Yeah.
it's like area. So the per capita would be different. If
Yeah.
you took this out of LA County and give it, and like just make it top.
Trying to get back to the topic.
Oakland's a 15-mile radius.
per capita is like how many people go out there underestimate somebody from the IE? Either they get killed or they kill the dude from the IE.
And half the time of these fools that used to be from LA that moved up out there.
You know what it is? It's gerrymandering. We need to work on our districting.
Yeah.
Because we're not being treated fairly by these people.
1,000%. And if that's the case, then does the bank get to claim some of Stockton's murders as well?
Should they be able to?
Should they be able to?
If you're talking about the murder
Are
rate,
they not claiming? Sorry, just what?
Right.
Just it.
to make these statistics more applicable, the law enforcement.
Yeah.
So there's an 18th Street gang called like the Lil Psycho.
Let me see.
Their whole deal is that they're basically like extorting money.
No, you're not wrong.
Oh no, it's in the book. I'm not snitching. It's in the whole damn book about it.
It's just funny because I just saw it on my drive to work.
People who are really out there probably know about this story because I'm pretty sure it's
Where
like
do
a
you get
super
these
legendary
dope-ass
thing.
books from?
I just found it in the bookstore. They all kind of, the graphic. It's like old English with the back of like a Mexican dude's head.
I think I'm about to start writing books.
My cousin, they go to the swap meet or wherever the fuck this, not a swap meet, but like wherever this dude is.
All right, so that's the end of that. Slow content day. Sorry about that, y'all. Right down to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free have your energy. Free though. We gone.